this is Isaac here, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a franchise that needs no introduction. We're in its 5th phase so far, as well as the 2nd phase in the multiverse saga, and one project from phase 4 that was important in setting up the multiverse's significance in the future of the MCU was Loki. And the show was fine, I guess. It looked fantastic from a visual standpoint, the world building was solid, and Tom Hiddleston nailed his role as the title character as he had been for over a decade by now. Sadly, the show faltered in the writing department with its tedious pacing, half-baked and confusing concepts, and underwhelming finale. However, it seems that just one season of the anti-heroic trickster god wasn't enough, as Marvel greenlit a 2nd season soon after the first one ended and released it as part of Phase 5. Given how I wasn't the biggest fan of Season 1, I didn't have the highest expectations for number 2, but I was still willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. And after watching it, it's still pretty flawed, but I was pleasantly surprised with what I got. Going off the plot description, it picks up where Season 1 left off, where Loki finds himself in a battle for the soul of the Time Variance Authority. Along with Mobius, Hunter B-15, and a team of new and recurring characters, Loki navigates an ever-expanding and increasingly dangerous multiverse in search of Sylvie, Renslayer, Miss Minutes, and what it truly means to possess free will. While I would consider this season better overall than the first one, that doesn't mean it's immune from some of its predecessor's problems. It takes a while for the plot to get into full swing, the pacing in the earlier episodes was pretty boring, and the season overall is a bit too heavy on exposition. Sure, the multiverse stuff is a bit clearer this time around, but I wish more of it could be shown instead of just told. I mean, isn't that how you're supposed to write a story after all? Thankfully, even if it starts a bit weak, Loki Season 2 picks up drastically in the second half. From episode 4 on, everything really starts to click. There's way more tension and suspense, with me constantly wondering what would happen next, and a lot of the twists and turns really taking me by surprise. And this all comes to fruition in the finale, which is easily the best finale in any MCU show to date. Here we see that Loki truly has been burdened with glorious purpose, seeing as he's now the god of the timeline, and it makes for a conclusion that's both emotional and has me wondering how it'll be carried over to future multiverse-adjacent projects. Helping this season's quality would have to be the actors. Tom Hiddleston is at his apex here, delivering a wide-ranging performance that nails the emotion of every scene he's in, but I gotta give some props to the rest of the cast as well, especially Owen Wilson and Ke Huy Quan, who both did a great job in both the comedic and serious moments. Don't worry though, the rest of the cast also did a great job too. Also, while I know everyone likes joking about how bad Marvel's modern CGI is, although there is some genuinely solid backing for those claims, Loki Season 2 has some absolutely phenomenal visuals. It has a mesmerizing score and some good sets and costumes, but the cinematography and CGI are easily some of the best Marvel has done in recent memory. And it goes to show that movies and shows with large amounts of digital effects can still look great even if others fall short. In conclusion, Loki Season 2 wasn't perfect, but it was refreshing for the standards of the modern MCU. And if the rest of the season was as good as the last 2 episodes, this could have been one of their best projects to date. But for what it was, I still thought it was pretty good. I doubt it'll win back too many people who were disappointed in Marvel's recent output, but if you liked the first season, or if you're still holding out hope in the MCU, I'd recommend giving this season a watch. I had trouble deciding what rating I'd give it, but ultimately I decided to go with a 7.5 out of 10. I'm still a bit weary of Marvel's future, but at least they can still make something good every now and then. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more like this, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!